All right, guys, so I'm not really sure where to start from, but I'm a little nervous right now. I don't think I have been quite nervous in my life before, but I think because I have decided to make a YouTube video, and this is going to be my first time making a YouTube video and posting it, and this is going to be more like an introduction wherein I wanted to talk about a little bit, what my plans are and why I decided to come on YouTube, and what would the future be like. And quite honestly, that's a big question. I myself don't know as to what the future would look like, but I want to tell you guys a little story about myself. And the story is that for the longest time, I've been contemplating a lot about making a YouTube video, a YouTube channel for some reason. And there's this procrastination that comes and kicks in our heads whenever we want to do something. And I have been one of those people where I have been wanting to do something, but I haven't been able to do that. But I think it became more of a reality when on April 5th, when the entire nation during this lockdown, we celebrated that candlelight. And I made a video on my phone, and it was so spontaneous that the view outside and the atmosphere around it was so amazing that I decided to just simply go ahead and randomly post that video on YouTube. Ever since, I have received a great response. I have people who have followed me and some nice commentary that I have received, about 250 plus likes, the views that have already been there. That sort of boosted me because I've been wanting to, make a YouTube video for a long time, and I have only posted my very first video on YouTube. I'm home, and although I'm a working professional, and it's very difficult sometimes to be able to, take out time and to be able to dedicate time to be so that you can make that videos, but I'm going to try to be as consistent as I can. But let's talk about why I'm here actually, and what are my goals and what I really would like to accomplish after being on YouTube. Okay, so as I said, that for the longest time I've been thinking about YouTube, and it became a reality this time. But I think the reason why I'm here is because I am someone who loves to share whatever little knowledge that I may have, whatever little experiences that I may have, acquired over the course of time in my career. And I feel that we are living in a society where we have a lot to learn from one another, and there's a lot that can be learned from people. I think all you have to do is just pay attention. And I've been fortunate enough, with all due respect, that because of my work, I have been exposed in so many situations where I've come across a lot of people in my life, be it Indian, be it people from outside. And I've had the privilege of coming in contact with some great people, and I've learned a lot of things. That could be about personality development, and for that matter, it could be so many things, and I will later talk about it. But this is more like an intro video, and so I thought that because I've been wanting to do this for the longest time, I will just go ahead and make this happen for for once and for all. And I really hope that everything goes well. So personally speaking, here's what I believe, and this is something I've learned in my life, and this is what I'm going to be talking a little bit about today, is that whenever we want to start something new, it's always very scary, But one thing I've learned is you should take that leap of faith. There have been instances, there have been times in my life when I have I've been wanting to do something, but something, that fear that comes to you sort of stops you from doing something because, you're afraid of the outcome, you're afraid of the consequences. But this time I decided that I don't care. I'm just going to start this YouTube thing that I've had it for the longest time in my mind, and here I am, guys. So I would be doing my absolute best to be able to remain that consistent person. And I know YouTube is a big thing. It's like a big ocean, and I think that it's time for me to be able to learn a lot of things. And I think we live in an age where we have social media now these days, and I think I've always personally believed that internet is something that one can make the most of it if you know how to use it to your advantage. Unfortunately, there are all kind of people, they want to ruin their life, or for that matter, they want to make their life. So it's up to them. It's out there for the taking. And I think I personally am someone who want to make the most of it, or at least want to be able to reach out to people so that I can be able to, share whatever thing that I have learned. And there was an app that I used to be on, Open Talk. It was a great app. It was an app where I used to host a lot of podcasts, and a lot of people there were following me, and it was more about communication and personality development and English related content that I used to come up with every time. And I have received tons of respect and incredible amount of love that I was overwhelmed. And I think half of the people that are following, that are subscribed to my YouTube channel as we speak at the time of me making this video, are people who have followed me. And I am super thankful for you guys that you have decided to, follow me here, and that you have given me the opportunity to be able to, and that really helps. It boosts me a lot. And so I hope that I am going to be able to live up to your guys' expectation. And my goal here is that, if I really talk about my goal, is that I want to learn, grow, and share. As you may have seen my banner, it's all about learn, grow, and share. And I think all of us have a lot to impart onto each other if only we pay attention to the things that are revolving around us. And that's just the way it makes a whole lot of difference in our life. Okay, so I will be doing my absolute best to be able to remain consistent, and that's personally what I want to do. So as I said, why I'm here, my first question you may ask is, I am here because I've been contemplating to go on YouTube for the longest time, and this time I decided to take that leap of faith and muster up my courage, and here I am in front of you. Second question you might have is, who is Gaurav Gautam? Well, who am I really? I mean, for those of you who have already subscribed to my YouTube channel, about up to almost 40 people, you already know me, who I am. I've talked in details, in length, as to who I am. But quite honestly, for those who will be seeing this video for the first time, I am just a normal person. I am no famous celebrity. I am not someone, who have seen the world, but I want to see the world. I want to explore the world. I want to be able to see. I want to be able to reach out to people. So that's who I am. I'm just a normal person who's trying to share his experiences and who's trying to learn at the same time. And that's my motive, basically. And third question, blah, blah. See, that brain fart, it happens to a lot of us. Maybe it's happening to me right now. It's because I'm feeling those jitters in my system right now, because I'm on the camera for the very first time, and a lot of you people will be watching this video for the first time. So I hope that I don't make a mess of myself. I'm not making a mockery of myself, but okay, I hope that you guys will be able to understand me, and thank you so much. And the third question I think would be is, what are my future goals? What exactly I'm going to be doing here on YouTube? So as I said, that I am here with a purpose of wanting to learn something and wanting to share whatever little thing that I know, and that's essentially what what I am all about. I am someone who likes to throw himself out, and because there's a lot that we can learn from the people and the surrounding and the society we live in. So I am not sure what is going to come out of that, but I'm going to be able to come up with content that I will periodically, if not periodically, I would say at least once a week or twice a week if I could happen. Don't quote me on that, guys. And I will try to be as consistent as possible so that I can deliver the content, and that's something my goal. So those are my future plans so far, although I personally don't believe in in the plans, but this is what I have it for the shortest period of time as far as the future is concerned. With that being said, I think that is it. This is, as I said, my official YouTube introduction video. Thank you guys so much for all your love and for all your support. So thank you once again. Keep learning and keep growing. I wish you all have a great day ahead and take care.